The streets today are literally crying because we're hearing about PS5 Pro coming out in 2023, 2024. We also got Treyarch piecing out. We got Cyberpunk in the news. And there's 20 tons of shiza to go over. So let's just get right into it. We do news videos, reaction videos every single day. So hit the subscribe bell and garner me the Baki like Mardo. Let's go for maybe 3 million likes on the video. Now coming in at our number 9 spot, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to hide your wives for this one because apparently this is what the streets are saying. Freedom of speech at its finest. If this comment doesn't blow up, someone has the right to steal and try again. Man says that he didn't think 2 moves ahead. Now right after this one, you must be wondering, like, did somebody actually discover life on planet Mars? Actually not. Apparently this man is a champion. It's a chess champion. I cannot say certain words on YouTube, right? They will clip my nuts. Apparently this chess champion got buka killed. He got suspended after publicly supporting the invasion of this country. People went in gang style. The Twitter streets are crying. At this point, I'm kind of surprised he didn't just make a Z on a chessboard or something. I hope him calling himself an athlete was a translation error. Yep, chess players do be wildin'. Make sure to smash. And also Santa Monica Studios, goddamn, 17 years ago they released God of War on the Sony Pony 2. I remember this boy, okay? PlayStation 2, and began Kratos' journey through the ancient Greece. Now ladies and gentlemen, I'ma tell you what, okay? I was like 11 or 10 years old and I finally discovered that R2 button. Now back around that time I was like, dude, it's kind of weird that Kratos put his blades down. I was like, maybe when you press R2, like there will be like a different sort of combo that will come out or something. But then I was like, wait a minute. And then I discovered the fact that pressing R2 was actually doing Easter eggs with the baddies out there. So yeah, man, 17 years ago Kratos was doing Easter eggs with the baddies. Do not let Atreus find that one out in the upcoming God of War game. But they got that timeline 17 years ago, 15, 14, 12, 9 years ago. I'm pretty pumped for the next God of War game. Let's hope that it doesn't have microtransactions, okay? Because a prophecy is coming true about it. And also Treyarch literally pieced out from Call of Duty Vanguard, and in my honest opinion, that's actually really good news. I forgot to cover that in my last video. Essentially, they came out with the Season 2 Reloaded. And finally, the Zombies community also got their legacy feature of the pause button, the server pause. Finally, you can pause the game in the year 2022 on Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. Legacy features, but apparently there's a catch. You can only pause your game for 2 hours. 2 hours? Are you out of your goddamn mind, Sledgehammer game? But essentially, we're hearing that Treyarch pieced out, and honestly, bro, the time was due. Like, let's be real, Sledgehammer Games, that's a full-blown studio. They're like 100 people working on the game. It's pretty hard for me to believe that they cannot develop zombies on their own. Imagine Activision is sitting and they're looking at Sledgehammer Games and they're looking at Treyarch. They're like, yo man, Treyarch, you gotta help these kids out, man. Listen, bro, I'm pretty sure that Activision hired Sledgehammer Games not to just do helicopters with their willies. Come on, man. You gotta make some zombies maps too, okay? Leave Treyarch alone. They also have to work on their game that is apparently, it was supposed to come out in 2023, but because Vanguard has shized the bet so hard that Activision is now thinking about delaying that game to 2024 and giving Treyarch 1 extra year. This proves that Vanguard Zombies was a last-minute decision to boost up the sales. I mean, that's daddy Activision for you. Finally, Treyarch is free. But I'm really glad Treyarch pieced out. Let them work on their own game for 2024 and make a massive comeback with zombies, right? Damn, Sledgehammer Games, you gotta stop doing helicopters with your willies, okay? But Sony not stopping, okay? They apparently responded, or basically it looks like that they have stopped, which is kind of good. I mean, damn. They have responded to growing gender discrimination accusations. Now, not long ago, there were a couple of female employees that actually went in gang style. They filed a lawsuit against Sony saying that they were facing bad behavior and that the employees were just talking about doing Easter eggs 24/7. And now Sony says that although most are by former employees who no longer work at Sony, Sony has either addressed or will address the issues raised in them in due course, as Sony values its female employees and takes proactive steps to ensure that they have every opportunity to thrive and be heard. My guy Phil Spencer must be rubbing his hands. Yep, get ready to take that phone call because he's gonna be calling soon, okay? And then later on he's gonna be like, yo man, I'm deeply troubled. And 2 days later we're gonna hear that Xbox, Microsoft has bought Sony, like Activision. But also in the news, CD Projekt Red has released a new Cyberpunk 2077 patch featuring a host of bug fixes. Damn. Damn! Now, honestly, that's good news, right? Because after a year, 2 years, almost 2 years, we're still getting content, we're still getting bug fixes. That that is crazy, my guy. Cyberpunk 2077. I'm not sure whether to be happy that the game is getting updates or whether to be sad that it's been a year plus and the game is still buggy and they're still fixing the game. But honestly though, jokes aside, we got the next gen upgrade. I'm pretty content with that. We're still getting the bug fixes, we're still getting some content. I can appreciate that, but the only thing that I'm asking as a taxpayer citizen, can our brother perhaps get a good cop system? Sometimes I just don't want to see the cops spawning right out of NPCs' buttholes. Also, the Twitter streets are crying because Hogwarts Legacy appears to be the latest PS5 and Xbox Series X game to be priced at $70.70. Damn, my guy, this is gonna be 100 plus with taxes here in Canada. जो सारे मिलके मादरचोद के बच्चे हमें पागल बना रहे हैं, चूतिया साले, ये $60 की गेम 70 की बेच रहे हैं मादरचोद. And it also seems that there may be no way to upgrade from the last gen version. So yep, right after that I've done the unthinkable and I've actually peeked through the boulevard. I ran around the streets. I know Xbox hating this shiza. They're $14.99, not going to save you no more. I don't care how good it may be, I'm never paying £70 for a video game.
If it's as good as Elden Ring, then fine. But if it's a sub 90 game like Horizon Forbidden West or GT7, then F no.
Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Now listen, okay? A lot of people are asking for $60 price tag. I'm like, can a brother perhaps get it for $6? Like $60, that's too expensive. Seriously, bro. In my honest opinion, if this game is good, if it got a lot of content, if there is no microtransactions, if the grind is actually really good, if they do not exploit, if they do not if they try to not KO the fan base out there, then $70, in my opinion, it's a little bit high, but it will do. But if it got microtransactions, you'll see the wrath of the Twitter streets out there, okay? Also, CD Projekt has said that it's not planning on making its new Witcher game exclusive to one storefront. I mean, damn. Following the announcement of a strategic partnership with Epic Games. Now, listen, man, I know that some of you might be looking like this in just a little bit, but it means that it's gonna be on PS5, it's gonna be on the Xbox Series X, and it might not be on the last-gen consoles. I know that some of you will be shaking right now. Some of you will be like, yo, man, I'm on last-gen, bro. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of being stuck on last-gen, speaking of not being able to find a PS5, well, ladies and gentlemen, PS5 Pro will reportedly launch by 2024, and it will bring significant improvements in specs over standard Sony Pony 5. You effing with me? I just got a PS5 and now suddenly you announce a PS5 Pro. What the f? Native 4K 60 FPS and dynamic 4K 120 FPS. This is what's printed on the box. Can we take them to court for false advertising? Listen, bro, this is a rumor, but this is not a shocker, okay? I guess all of us expect, maybe not you, but all of us expect to see a PS5 Pro. Now, admittedly, we're hearing that it's gonna be coming out by the end of 2023, and this is just a rumor, so don't let your dogs out. Or in early 2024. Essentially, we're hearing that it will be delivering 2.5 times the ray tracing. Damn, homie. It also says that elsewhere, PS5 Pro is also reportedly set to utilize TSMC's 5nm process. Now, surely I'm not a scientist, but these are the words thrown around, which is used by Zen 4 cores and is designed for high performance computing. A separate source also claims that TSMC's 4nm process will be employed for the console instead. And recently we also heard that Sony was shipping out prototype dev kits. And let's be real, man, Sony wasn't sending out thank you boxes to their devs that weighs a couple of pounds. They would instead send a thank you letter digitally to save money. Like, let's be real. And our Twitter detectives have also figured out that this is not the PSVR 2 because PSVR 2 is out of the prototype league. So whatever Sony is now sending, it's either PS5 Slim or PS5 Pro. I get it, it is a little bit tough to find a Sony Pony 5, but they gotta make them monies, guys. And also coming in at our #1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news, so you might want to sit down for this one. PlayStation will always develop single-player narrative-based games, says Herman Hulse. Can a brother get a confirmation? Is it gonna be with microtransactions or without? But click on this video on the screen and I will see you right there. Just click it, man. You're gonna